I don't need no man.
Okay, maybe I'm not explaining it properly. Like, for example, with my marriage, it came to a point where he felt it was best because he wasn't responsible enough to. He still wanted to live.
For the love of God, can you freaking speak? Why do they do this? Why do modern females always try to find a way to just not talk when it has something to do with them not looking good?
He wasn't responsible enough to. He still wanted to live the life that he wanted to. Because when he,
What do you mean the life he wanted to?
He wants to be free. Like he's not ready. Like
what is free?
Single?
And is that like other women going out? Like what does free mean?
Well, do you know what? I can't answer for him because I'm not him, but this is based on what he's said to me. He's still on his journey. So as a wife, how do I explain that? How do you receive that as a wife if your husband has turned around and said that he wants to continue,
like find himself?
Yeah, that's the word, find himself. What do you do? But he's already made the commitment.
So I'm confused.
There is no one who can look at this video and think to themselves, you know what? It was probably something that he did. You know what? It was probably because some type of way she wasn't at fault. Because look at the hamster wheel going. Look at the video of the hamster wheel going while she's standing there. Well, rather sitting there. Because in her mind, she's trying to figure out how to make it seem like what he actually told her doesn't make sense. But she knows it does. And we all know what he told her. What it was is the same thing that men tell females all the time. Women and modern females. Remember that what? Men want variety. Him talking about living this life, bullcrap. What he told her was probably, I want to sleep with other females. I love you, but I want to sleep with other females. She's trying to figure out a way to not say that. Why? Because, again, females don't take the time to learn men and they don't listen when men talk. So she wants everybody to think a different thing about what it is that he's saying than what is the actual truth. And what is the actual truth? Say it with me. Not one woman can satisfy a man for her life. We all know this. This is why men want variety. They want variety because they can't be satisfied by one female. But instead of her accepting that that's what men are, she says to herself, mind you, while the hamster wheel is going, man, I don't want to tell the world that he told me he wants to sleep with other females because it would make it look like I'm not enough. But that wouldn't be a problem of stating that if she accepted that she's not. She thinks that she should be enough because females always tell each other, hey, if he wants to sleep with other females, then evidently, it's a problem because you're not enough. You just need to be more woman. Or they'll say, he's just a terrible human. Neither one of those are the case necessarily. The case is normally, we're talking about the majority of the time, that he's just what men are, which is hunters. Men are hunters. That's what men are. So they want to go hunt. They want their wife at home, who they love, and they want to hunt other things that they just want to bang and not care about really at all. That's all men want. This female, the hamster wheel, is telling her, if I say that this particular guy wants to sleep with a bunch of other females, it makes me look like I'm not enough. She thinks that's a bad thing. She thinks that's some freaking bad part of her. But if she understood men, she'd get, it's not a bad part of you. That's every female. Not one female is enough. Not one. So you don't have to look down on yourself, ma'am. because he said that to you. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, was that he just wanted to sleep with other females. But females, it's like they just can't take L's, man. They just do not want to take L's. So what does she do? She has to try to find a way to not look bad. But she's trying to find it in real time, i.e. the hamster wheel. So that's why she's sitting there like, well, he was saying that he was, to find himself. And what did Pearl do? She did what men normally do, which is, what does that mean? Stop speaking in amorphous language and say what that means. Then what does she come back with? I mean, it's just, he does something else amorphous. And then Pearl's like, well, what does that mean? Man, I'm telling you, say it with me. I always say this, say it with me. Females can never be the culprit. They always have to be the victim. They can never be the villain. They always have to be the hero. They can never be the cause. They always have to be the person upon whom the effect of the cause has been thrown. Females never want to take an L because they take everything personally. Why? Because they do not know and don't care to get to know men.